So welcome. I'm viewing this Christian Dior couture dress that was made in 1972 for my mother during the 1972 Cannes Film Festival. I remember I was 10 years old going to the couture house at the Dior house that they had in Cannes in France, and her getting fitted for it. And then she wore it again at the Oscars, and I don't know when, but it was in the 1970s. So what I want to do is make sure to have you notice that the slip is lighter, purposely lighter. It's a beautiful green, celadon green, and it's lighter, and you're not to wear any undergarments, no bras, no panties. That's the whole point. And because it gives it a beautiful silhouette. And then I'm just going to go close to the beads, to this hand-done beading. You've already seen the tag, which has the couture name. So just making sure that you can see all the beadings. This is why I'm videotaping it. Okay. So it's only been worn twice. So this is the left side. And we're going on to the right side. Oops, hang on. Sorry about that. So we're panning it very carefully. If you want any still shots, I'm more than happy to do that. No problems whatsoever. Any problems? Okay. And of course the zipper works, so I'm panning back to the other side, making sure I didn't miss anything. Oops, let's go, make sure. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna go into the sleeve and the shoulder. Okay. And so this is one side of the sleeve. Let me make sure. I'm panning it very carefully. I'm doing it as best as I can. Try to get my fingers out of the way. And don't worry, we'll go to the other side. I'm going to turn it, but right now I'm just going to do the front beading. The front beading. Okay. And then I'm going to scan over to the right side of the dress for the sleeve and do the right side of the beading. Okay. I'm trying to do it as best as I can, as thoroughly as I can, scan it. It's an absolutely stunning dress. I remember actually when she wore it at the Cannes Film Festival, and the paparazzi were taking photos of her because they were sure she was a movie star. And now I'm turning it around, and we're gonna look at the front of this dress, of this couture. And this is the neckline, okay? This is the neck. Very, very delicate thread work and work, hand done in France. So now I'm going to go with the left side of the sleeve. This is the front of the sleeve. And hopefully it's going to be easy to see. And here is that. And then let's go right under the armpit and to the lining, how it was sewn, armpit. There's a little loose thread there. And hopefully this gives you a good idea. Okay. Absolutely gorgeous. Now we're going to go to the other side of the sleeve. Again, same thing. I'm going to lift it. Armpit. And see if there's anything amiss. And here we go. And hopefully this gives you a really good idea. And now we're going to look at the front of the dress and how it moves. And this bias cut, the seam work here. This is the bottom. I hope you can see that. It doesn't appear to have any loose threads whatsoever. I'm just going to bunch a whole bunch here. And how it looks. This is the slip. I mean, look at this dress. It's unbelievable, isn't it? And just so you know, I called the Dior couture in New York, and sure enough, the tag matched. They have it in their vault in their library. And so this is the front, and let me back up as best as I can here. And here's the front. And let me go into the back. Let me turn it around. And so you can see. And then I may actually turn this off and zip it up so you guys can see. But here, this is the back. And again, here we have the bottom, the edging. Again, to give you an idea of height, my mother was 5'7". And I can measure the slip because that's really what needs to fit is the slip. Unless you have a slip made for it. So if you'd like me to measure the dress separately from the slip at the bust line and the sleeve length, because clearly you might want that information. Let me see if I can zip it up with one hand. You know, I'm not going to try it. Let me put the phone down. And let me go ahead and zip it up. And here we go. And here we go. And so it's zipped. Okay, that's it zipped. And let's just look at that. And the zipped, there it is. And there's a hook and eye right there. And let me see if that's still there. Yes, it's there, the hook and eye. It's right behind there. All right, well, let me just show you some of the workmanship on this. Absolutely stunning dress. I'm a size 8. I'll never be a size 6. I mean 4. It might be a size 6. I have to check. I'll have to just send you the measurements, okay? All right. Namaste. Thank you so much for your inquiry and your interest on this beautiful Christian Dior dress. Be well.